Nerds, Kate here, and since tomorrow is Valentine's Day, I thought I would share one of my favorite romance authors with you. Now, those of you who know me know that I kind of shy away from the romance genre. I don't mind romance, but I like it kind of mixed in with other things like action and adventure and fantasy, and I just kind of like it sprinkled on top as a little extra, not necessarily the main focus. But I do read romance books every now and again. And so my author crush for this month is Lori Wick, who is actually an author that one of my friends got me hooked on in high school, I think, maybe middle school. She's written a lot of really great books. Most of them are historically based, which I find a lot of fun. There's some really neat eras that they're set in that I like learning about and that I already am kind of familiar with, so it's really neat to read books based in that setting. So Lori Wick has written a lot of books. I haven't read them all, but there are two series that I've read, the Kensington Chronicles and the English Garden series, and also the standalone novel The Princess, which I swear I had a hard copy of, or maybe I just borrowed one from a friend for a really long time, but if I let someone borrow it, please let me know, because I'd kind of like it back if I do own it. But the book I want to really talk about today is probably my favorite one of the Lori Wick books that I have read. It's called Wings of the Morning. It's the second book in the Kensington Chronicles series. And I don't know why, I've just always loved this book so much. Probably because the main character is a girl who becomes the captain of her own ship, even though it's like the late 1800s and that was not really socially acceptable. And she like built this reputation as a really great captain, but people didn't know she was a girl. I just really love this story. It's got a lot of adventure in it. There are run-ins with pirates and falling in love and struggling with faith. And I loved it ever since I first read it. And that's something that I think Lori Wick is really great at. She has these amazing in-depth characters that deal with a lot and go through a lot, and maybe the plot isn't as action-based as some people would like, but there's action in it, and these characters are very relatable and very real and struggle with a lot of things that, you know, I've struggled with, even though I live 200 years later. And that's something that I really love about Lori Wick's books, is even though they are technically romances, it's not the main motivation of the main characters, boy or girl. They're not out looking for love. It just kind of happens and they struggle with it, and there are ups and there are downs, and it's very realistic, and it's not, oh, now we're in love happily ever after. I'm actually really weird when it comes to romance. I don't really love it, and yet it's the majority of what I write, so I wrote a blog post about that once. If you want to look at it, I'll put the link below for you. So yeah, since it's Valentine's Day, if you don't have any other plans and want to snuggle up with a good book instead of another person, try Lori Wick. I highly recommend her. She's a really great author. If you're interested in more of my words, you can check out links below to my blog, Facebook page, and Twitter account. I love to hear from you, so please comment below and let me know who your favorite romance writer is. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you will see me next time, word nerds.